Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
I'll be interested to see where Varane is deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
Rafinha picks it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto is onto this. Can he finish? Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mbappe! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Beckham. Now it's Griezmann. Varane. And it's Vieira. Now Costa Curta. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Roberto.
Botafogo.
Replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked them.
Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, chance! Roberto. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. What a delightful ball. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fenerbahce are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think...
Big header! It's hit the crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Griezmann must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Back into the middle. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Roberto finds himself offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Vieira goes on a charge down the left. The less said about that pass, the better. And here's Neymar. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Roberto Baggio. And that was very necessary.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira, Neymar, Vieira. Baggio receives it in a good position here. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! Fenerbahce are back on level terms. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. He's being urged to shoot. Veron has played it long, and now the breakaway. That has not gone well. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Botafogo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 7, Griezmann.
And so we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is number 26.
Botafogo finding their passes. Yaya Toure, Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Veron can see things others simply cannot. He has found the way through. Veron. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Baggio. Neymar. Lob shoots! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can clear their lines. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Botafogo needing a change of fortune here. Vieira. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. And here's Neymar. Look at the space here. Neymar. Cross needs to be good. Oh, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
Both
10,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
the field is number 5, Iwobi.
Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shot could be on. Oh, super. Yaya Toure! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up...
Oh, what a mistake! It will be... Real chance! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that was close. Gjeya. Now, can they get him away? Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Bastoni. Valverde. Now Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
That's an imaginative pass. The final 5 minutes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Perez. Alexander. Oh, smashing! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta going about things with real menace. 4 added minutes on the board. Chance for a shot! Tries to get it clear. That's at the end.
Botafogo
Did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. And as you can see, we've already started. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's found a way through. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his...
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Cafu. Some really good ball movement. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marquinhos.
Botafogo.
So far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Celtic are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Martinelli pinches it off him. Rafinha. And here's Haaland. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Botafogo
Have the chance to go the other way. This might spell danger. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's missed, but not by that far. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. De Jong! And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rudiger. And Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Valverde. De Ketelaere. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good ball. It's Ibra. Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Ambitious ball here. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Mbappe. De Ketelaere. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a good ball out wide. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it into space, and he lines up. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Botafogo have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Botafogo carrying a one-goal lead.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here. Geya. And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now, can they get it? Bellingham! That is decidedly lacking. Geya. Now it's Haaland. And it's Valverde. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And they're back on the ball again. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Valverde. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 9.
Botafogo have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Rodrigo.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cross into the box. And that has been clubbed away. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. It's a promising position. Here it is, crossed in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played forward. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Botafogo do have options available on the bench, and he's decided to go for it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Botafogo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Celtic, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 23, McKennie.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rodrigo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Time and again they are repelled. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this?
Oh, great feat, that.
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Celtic really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Takes a shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And now I'd just like to read
Any
out
reflections
our
on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. The Netherlands have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the...
He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha! Goal! Botafogo! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Pubg.
Oh, well measured. And he's straight offside. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's through. It's Ibrahimovic. Conte. Pubg. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. This might spell danger. Thuram! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cross needs to be... Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he plays one through. Now that's well seen too. And it's Roberto. Saka chasing after it. Conte. It's Albert Ferrer. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Thuram. Pubg. Roberto has created one goal already.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe. Can he get it through? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Rafinha, he's shifting, goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Play for a throw.
Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pubg
is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Roberto. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot's on here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Pubg. Stood up well to him there. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Pubg
Gets into a good position. Defending of shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the... He's had a shot! Distributed tidily.
Valverde.
That's been cut out, well played. Baresi gets it away. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that was vital. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here, and he was alert to it. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. And he shoots!
Number 16.
Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Coming on the field. Number 21, Neymar. Number 19, Jamal. Number 11, Poland. Number 41, Price. Number 5,
Now it's Jamal.
Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Pubg.
And here's Neymar. Roberto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cannavaro getting this one clear. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. That has been slung wide.
And this is Pubg.
And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto could move up a gear here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcola, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
78 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely spread.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And Shevchenko! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Botafogo could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter...
Barcola! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be it. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been slung wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And here's Suarez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Yamal. He's had it taken off him. And here's Suarez. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And back to the keeper they go. And he's intervened well there. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. He is through here. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And a goal kick. Serginho picks it up from the goal kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's Valverde. Looking to play him in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bastoni. Marquinhos. Messi. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now that Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe. Rafinha, and he's in on great chance! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
And De Bruyne! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cafu. And it's De Bruyne. Cafu. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. And Bastoni. Bastoni going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Oh, super ball. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Valverde. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Passing nice and neat. And he's managed to get rid, and smartly reclaimed. Botafogo finding their passes. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. And it's De Bruyne. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So we've reached the hour mark. Serginho. Valverde. And it's Serginho. Beckham. Mbappe. Saka gets into a good position. He gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Played up towards the front line. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for a runner. And it's Perez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rudiger makes the interception. Cafu. Serginho. Pinches it off him. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He climbs up big! Should have equalised.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Beckham puts his foot on the gas. And Beckham! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Roberto.
Roberto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Perez. He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. De Bruyne. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. He has found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Shevchenko. De Roberto. Aims beyond the defence. That's a decent clearance. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. Picked out brilliant. And Beckham! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Cafu with the foul. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's nice. Pings it across. It's a smartly directed ball. Played out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Valverde. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Good, strong midfield running here. He is through here. And he with a terrific header. Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That pass isn't... Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Cafu gets into a good position. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Valverde. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Azar. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. Valverde. No goals as yet. And he's there to retrieve it. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Looking to play him in. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. Cleared without complication. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Valverde! Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a cute ball. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. He's going for goal! You've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Valverde. Has a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Threads one in. Valverde. Ibrahimovic. And the finish! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Botafogo do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Botafogo cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Cafu carries the ball down the right. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Maradona, it's a really well-measured ball. He is through here! Mbappe tries a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice looking ball. And he's gone long. Valverde. No way through. And he's managed to get free. And it's Serginho. Oh, well played, well played. And he's in on Mbappe! In he goes again. It's a goal! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great vision. Shot, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Serginho. Serginho. Lahm shows great strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Maradona. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Lofted in, well read, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard, and it's lofted through, and a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Valverde. Shifted it to the flank. Plays in a... He rises!
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought. That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bellingham. Kaka. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Valverde. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the left it goes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu, he's found a way through, and he whips it across. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. He has found the way through. He gets big. Oh, it's hit the post. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Botafogo get their fourth corner. Rafinha goes short. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Back when it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Botafogo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And here's Ibrahimovic, looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance.
Van Nistelrooy.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Marquinhos. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Serginho. Kaká. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Not the most accurate pass.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 15.
Yaya Toure.
Camisa 10.
Just about up to the hour now.
Camisa
And he's
11.
intervened well there.
Camisa 22.
Xavi
Deixando o campo para a entrada.
threads one in.
Camisa
He's through here.
6. Camisa 7. Camisa 17. Camisa 9.
Xavi.
Camisa 19.
Messi.
Teremos uma
He's looking
substituição.
wide. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Played back in. It's a promising position. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Messi. And it's Xavi. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Crosses in it. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Perez. That looks a decent ball. Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, they could break here. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. He could be in here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Kaká. Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi. That's an excellent interception. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Van Nistelrooy, Beckham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's shifting through the gears here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on... Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. Botafogo come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And he's forced to go back. Back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
James crosses, brilliantly cut out. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's heaved it away. Shifted it to the flank. O'Reilly just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, that is a good... And he shoots! Oh, off the bar! Mbappe! And it's Roberto. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
James. Now it's Mbappe. O'Reilly. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Azar. Serginho. Now James. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bastoni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi. Threads one in. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
18.
James.
Coming on the field. Number 41.
Serginho.
Esteban.
Now it's
Number
Mbappe.
11. Neymar.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Luis Suarez. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. O'Reilly picks it up out wide. Turns and goes back. Xavi is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Neymar is onto this. Now it's come to nothing. Serginho. That's a cute ball. And it's Xavi. It's Roberto. And this is Luis Suarez. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
James. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Out towards the flank. Cross goes in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
For our charity fund, Chance in Football.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to...
Oh, tries a shot! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Botafogo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And the shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Yaya Toure.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution for Ajax, number 27, Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Gabi. Substitutions taking
And
place.
now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. James wins the duel this time. Who saw this coming? Botafogo are hurt by just about the final punch. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! Have they done it now? Could this be the final push towards the ultimate goal?
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energized them.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead. Shev takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Shevchenko has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.